Hello everybody, it's Icy New Year. How is everyone doing today? I am in a ton of pain because I'm dumb. I don't know, I might actually slightly edit this raw vlog and I'll probably link to a picture. It's disgusting because I don't want to force people to see it. I cut the crap out of my foot. So, we've been redoing the floors in the house and in the hallway that used to be carpeted, the carpet's been ripped up, and there is a spike strip, essentially. It's like this little freaking metal strip that's brass that has these little talons that holds the carpet in place. It's kind of like the ones like that you put around the edge of rooms, where it's like basically a thin wood board with like little tiny nails sticking through that are curved to hold the carpet in place. Except the whole thing is just solid freaking metal and just made of claws and anger. Well, I've stepped on it before and it's not that bad. I've stepped on it a couple times actually, and it's really not that bad to step on. But, okay, so here is the clusterfuck that happened. The kiddo has this toy shelf. And the toy shelf has these like square buckets that fit on the shelves that hold her toys. Well, one of those is laying in the hallway, and my cat, in his infinite assholiness, decided to pee in that bucket. And this is something he does occasionally, and I can't stand it, but I haven't been able to break him to have it. He doesn't do it often, but every once in a while he's like, oh, here's a thing I can pee in. I'll pee in it and then knock it around a little. It's weird, because like, I don't understand it, but he'll like pee in the tub, which peeing in the tub is not a big deal. That's kind of cool. Hey, it just saves me having to change the litter boxes often. Pee in the tub all you want, Simon. But no, he peed in this random bucket laying in my hallway. And it was late. I was hurrying, and I accidentally stepped on the, I stepped on the edge of the bucket, and it flipped the bucket onto the new wood floors. I slipped on the pee and slid forward, and my foot ran across the spike strip on the ground. So now it looks like my freaking foot is the result of Freddy Krueger having a goddamn foot fetish, and it's disgusting. I have like 4 long gashes that are about, I don't know, that long on the bottom of my foot that are maybe like 1/8 of an inch deep. And then I have a couple stabs on there that are pretty, just like single stabs and really nasty. And it hurts like a son of a bitch. And this is day 3. This happened, yeah, 3 days ago. Or I guess 2 days, whatever. This is the 3rd day I've had this injury. And oh my god, it is sore as hell. So I've been like hobby horsing around, and that's super fun. But yeah, it's Saturday. I'm off work. I ran out to the store to get a couple things for the house. So we're kind of in like major home improvement mode. Saving up for a new dishwasher, what the hell? A new refrigerator. I don't have a dishwasher. I have a dishwasher in my shed, but if I put it in, I'll lose a lot of like cabinet space, and I kind of don't want to do that. And I actually don't mind washing dishes. I normally just like put a podcast on my tablet or phone and just listen and just kind of zen out while I'm washing dishes. I don't know. But I'm going to visit a friend, and yeah, so these are all vlogs I'm going to be continuing to do. As I said in my last one, I don't expect that much content to come out of me in the next couple months. My contract with Machinima is up in October. Tonight I'm going to be writing my email to formally end my contract at that point instead of renewing it. I'm going to fly solo for a while. Hey, if there's any networks out there, I am entertaining offers. Let me know. There's a couple networks that have kind of put out feelers to me. I don't know. I'm going to do a lot more research this time than I did last time. Last time, I mean, let's be honest, this was 3 years ago. I was starstruck. I was like, oh my god, you know, Machinima wants me. And like, for a while it was really good. But then, I don't know. I'll make a full, like, post-mortem on my time with Machinima when all's said and done. I'm just, like, under contract. I can't share certain things. And I don't want to have to, like, half rant now and then rant the rest of it later. So I'll just save the rant. But yeah, I have a lot of things planned for the channel. I'm going to be kind of taking it in a little bit of a new direction. I'm still going to be doing video games, but I am planning on doing a lot more board games and tabletop content. And that's really just kind of the way my life is. There is a motorcycle ahead of me with like a dude and like what looks to be like a 10 or 12-year-old girl, and the 12-year-old girl just will not stop staring at me. She's riding on the back and just like dead set staring deep into my eyes right now, and it's freaking me right the hell out. Okay, moving on. So my plans for the channel are, I want to do more real life stuff, more vlogs. I really enjoy vlogging. I know I don't do it nearly as much as I want to, but this new phone, I got a new phone, I guess I should say. I got a Samsung Galaxy S6, and my new phone is making it a lot easier. Obviously it's mounted in a different spot. My old phone got to the point that when I would try to, because my old phone didn't have cell service, it was just Wi-Fi only. It was actually B's old phone when she upgraded to her iPhone. She gave it to me because it had a good camera on it, but I didn't have a mount for it or anything, so I like would put it in the crack of my steering wheel, which was always a weird camera angle. But it got to the point that it would shut off randomly. It was an old phone, it was starting to die. But it would shut off randomly, and it would just be, I mean, it would take me a good 3-4 hours to fighting with it for it to finally upload a YouTube video. And there's a couple raw vlogs that just, it wouldn't upload. And it would occasionally just stop recording. So I was never certain, you know, because I was looking at the back of the phone, I was never certain, are you still recording or not? And I can't count the number of vlogs. Oh, it's a little boy. I just got close enough, and it's just a little boy. He looks actually more like he's 8. He's a tiny kid. But it got to the point where I've lost so many vlogs that like I go through the whole thing, and I'm like, okay, let's close this up. So I'd pick up the phone to turn it off, and then I'd be like, oh, you weren't recording, or you stopped recording 3 seconds in. So with this, it's nice because it's hard to explain the like sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach when you record something only to find out you just lost all of it. And like then you want to go and, you know, record again to get the same information across, but it just feels forced because, you know, with these raw vlogs, I'm not planning anything. Sometimes I'll have a general idea. I'll be like, yeah, I want to talk about this, this, and this, but I won't plan out what I'm gonna say. And it just feels really forced the second time because I feel like I'm reading off like an outline because I remember what I was talking about and how I was talking about it. I don't know, and it really hurts your motivation. But stuff I'm wanting to put on the channel. I want to continue Steam Dump. Steam Dump, I think, is a really fun series. I really enjoy it. I'd talked before about wanting to like kind of build a discussion around the game design elements of the games in Steam Dump. And I still kind of am interested in doing that. I don't really know the best way to get like community involvement in that. But whatever. I want to do more board games, and I want to do more like tabletop content. I want to start recording Malifaux a lot. Right now I'm working out with the owner of my friendly local game store to see if I can use, he has a back room, and I'm going to see if I can use that to start recording. Because I've tried to record Malifaux battle reports countless times, but something always happens. The most common thing is someone at another wargaming table will decide, oh, this sounds like the greatest time to just blare music on my phone as loud as I possibly can. Which is super freaking rude, but even more so than that, it's like, okay, cool, now I can't put this on YouTube without getting a copyright strike. Or at least a third-party claim. Because this guy decided to blare music for 10 minutes, and it's killer. It doesn't help that the friendly local game store, if I go at times when there's no one there, the owner is often playing something from Netflix on the big screen TV, or the big TV, and I've gotten copyright strikes from that before. Like, one of the game of, it was Alex Knight, it goes by Monarchist now, playing, I'm trying to remember what he was called at that time, but it was my, Attack Wing game. And I got a third-party claim on that because of a song in the background of a movie that was playing in the background of the store. But if I can get him to give me access to that private room to record, I'm totally cool with co-branding. I'm going to talk to him about all of it. I also want to start recording board games. One I'm particularly interested in is Risk Legacy. I want to pick up a copy of Risk Legacy. And for those who don't know Risk Legacy, it is the basic game of Risk, but the decisions you make in the game permanently change the game. So, like, you might play a card from your hand, a Scars card, that you nuke out an area, and then you pull a sticker off, put it on the board, and that permanently changes that area. It looks really cool. It's a campaign game. I believe it's 7. You play 7 games to complete the total campaign. I could be wrong on that number, but I think it's right around there. And I want to get a group together that's willing to record that whole process, because I think that'd be really fun. And then on video game-wise, I already talked about Steam Dump. I want to continue Steam Dump. And obviously just whatever other video game stuff I want to play. And the reason for the shift more towards, reality stuff is I just am not playing as many video games lately. I've been playing some Heroes, and like occasional other games, but that's kind of about it. I mean, I've always been more of a board gamer than a video gamer. I just, had a lot more free time before I was working. Now that I'm working, I don't have as much free time. I prefer to spend my free time playing board games. So I'm going to try to start doing more board game content. I'm really excited about that. I also want to, I'm going to be doing some serious stuff on my YouTube channel. And this is where I need you guys' opinions. I want to start doing a lot of, and I've done this before in my Raw vlogs, but I want to start doing vlogs on talking about my illness and, what I've learned to help deal with my illness, about my medications and my experiences with them, etc., etc. And the question I have is, should I start a second channel? Because it's such a departure from my normal stuff. It's not going to be terribly humorous things. I might, I use humor to deal with tense situations, so I'll probably be joking throughout it, but it's not going to be the same style of content. What do you guys think? Should I put it on this channel, or should I make a second channel and just link to it from this channel? I could do, like, for a while I could do just a short video like, hey, I have a vlog on this topic up here, here's the link if you want to go see it. So people can kind of get used to there being a second channel. I don't know. Viewership-wise, this channel is obviously a better idea. But I mean, if you guys don't want to see that popping up in your feed under this main channel, I can understand that completely. So I just need some advice, some opinions. I'd like to see what people think. Just comment down below and let me know what you think. I also downloaded Snapchat today. Okay, to put this in perspective, I haven't owned a mobile phone that's on a mobile network in like 8 years or so. I just really don't like cell phones. I just am not a fan of them. I've always said, though, that I really wanted a cell phone that was data only, but that's a thing that you just kind of like can't do. Though I think that's going to be changing soon with Google entering the scene on that. But whatever. So I have a cell phone. I mainly got it for work, but I'm enjoying the data side of things a lot. And things like, hey, this is a video I get to easily record in my car. It's super cool. And I downloaded Snapchat, and I don't know how it works. Like, do I have to add friends? Like, if I told people my Snapchat username, could they just send me shit without me adding them to a friends list? And how bad of an idea is that? Though I guess, to be fair, the fact that I said I have Snapchat, everyone's gonna know what my username is. Yeah, I guess, like, Snapchat me. Don't send me, like, dick pics, though, please. Or the female equivalent. the only terms I can think of are all incredibly gross, so no. Don't send me sexual pictures. But just, yeah, if you want to Snapchat me, I guess that's a thing you can do. I don't know if I have to add you to a friend. I don't know, we'll find out. We will find out. Just realized that anything you send me might end up on my Twitter. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. I'm also kind of working on something. I've always kind of wanted to make like a short movie. And right now I don't have the equipment that I'd be happy with, and I'm kind of saving up for that. But I'm working on writing a small documentary about dealing with my illness. And I know I keep harping on that, but I feel like the knowledge I've gained over the years of dealing with it can be used to help someone. And I think it'd be a really therapeutic project, and I think it'd be interesting. And my plan is to eventually just release it on YouTube. But I want to get some better equipment before I start the actual filming. But yeah, excuse me. If anyone has any advice on video cameras that are lower end cost-wise, but are decent, because I have bought a couple cameras in the past that I thought were all right, and honestly are kind of crap. But yeah, just if you have any advice or any suggestions, put them down below. I'd love to see them, because I don't know. I don't know like that entry level grade equipment that I could use to do something like that. But yeah, I'm almost at my destination, and this one's actually been running kind of long. We can do the Ask Me Anythings as well again, so if you have any questions, ask me anything down below in the comments. The nice thing is, I now have a nice setup that I can much more easily read those. Before it was kind of a pain. So yeah, put those down below, and I'll answer some of them in my next vlog. Thank you all for watching, and as always, have a great one.